this point in your career, after being on Who's the Boss when you were a teenager and sort of going through a 90s phase, you've sort of blossomed into having a career in many different areas, hosting, acting, a fashion line. It's kind of incredible. I want to pull up a comment from someone who remembers you from the Who's the Boss days. They say, when my generation was young, we had actresses like you as our fantasy girl. Today's youth seems to have the Miley and Lindsay actresses. What is your take on how today's young female stars tackle the pressures of fame compared to your generation?
Well, I will say this. It's a different time with the internet. Much like what Miley is going through now, I kind of feel like I went through that also. Like, I took my clothes off for films and did that whole thing to, not consciously, but subconsciously shed the image of being a little girl that people had so burned in their mind. And I think Miley and Lindsay are two very different situations. I think Lindsay is extremely talented, but I think Lindsay would have a hard time no matter what she was doing in her life because she has a really hard family situation. So I don't think the business creates people. I think it just magnifies whatever you're going to go through.
Whatever type of personality you have.
Yeah.